Hey everybody, a quick routine to strengthen, tone, and boost your energy. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so you're notified every time we post a new video. Stick with me to the end, I've got another freebie for you too. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna come on to our mats, or if you don't have a mat, that's fine, you can use the floor. Bring your hands underneath our shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, and just move the rear end towards the heels, coming towards a child's pose position. If your rear end is way up off your heels, that's fine. May not get all the way down there. If you need to put your forearms forward, that's fine too. And then just begin to listen for your breathing pattern. Nice inhales will sway your hips off to one side, and the exhale will sway your hips off to the other direction. Each time you breathe in, gently press down through your palms and forearms. Feel your chest trying to reach out towards your thumbs. And every time you exhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears. And we'll do that for one more breath cycle. Just starting to tune in, noticing any areas of stiffness or tightness. Then bring yourself back to center. Shift yourself forwards into a tabletop. So again, you've got your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Push down through your palms as you inhale and feel your chest nice and wide. As you exhale, we're going to tuck our tailbone and round into a big cat stretch. And then as we inhale, we're going to reverse that, raise our tailbone up and reach our chest forward. And we'll take that again. Exhale, rounding and tucking the tailbone under. And inhale, reversing, tailbone up, chest reaches forwards. We'll take that one more time. Make sure to let your head fall all the way here. And as you come up, you don't need to throw your head up, but think of reaching your chest forward and craning your neck. Next time you come to neutral, you take at that inhale, flex your feet, and we'll push down through our hands and feet. Heels reach back, and hips will raise up into downward facing dog. So palms will start to press nice and wide into the mat, knees soft, and we're wiggling our hips a little bit back and up. You can let your hips sway or tread through the feet so that you press into the ball of one foot and let the other heel go down. And then we'll begin to move our heels up, lower our knees down to the mat, move the rear end back to the heels, and return towards your child's pose. But just momentarily. Slide your arms out, and as you inhale, we're going to tuck our tailbone, squeeze our booty, pull our belly in, and come out to like a plank on our knees. We call it a knee plank. Then push through your hands, rear end will stick back, and you fold back to child's pose. We'll repeat that. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your booty, belly in, ribs draw in, and exhale back to child's pose. We'll repeat that 2 more times. Breathing in brings you up and forwards into that knee plank. Exhaling shifts you back, child's pose. 1 more of those. As you come forward, the tendency sometimes is to drop your hips here. You want to pull them up, and you'll start to feel your abdominals working as you pull your belly in and pull your ribs in and back to child's pose. Then you'll know you're in the right spot. Inhale brings you to tabletop. Exhale, we return to downward dog. Heels back and down, hips raise up. But this time we'll walk our feet forward to our hands, so you'll be coming towards the front of your mat, feet hip distance wide, or 2 fists between your feet. Bend your knees enough to let your belly rest on your thighs and dangle your torso. Take a breath or 2 here, trying to let your head and your arms hang. And then we're going to roll up, tucking the tailbone, scooping the pubic bone to the belly, and stacking the spine 1 vertebra at a time. I'm going to turn sideways on my mat, but you can face forward, and we're going to take the feet out just a little wider than the shoulders and turn them out slightly. So if you were on a clock, maybe 11 and 1. Our hands are going to float forward. We're going to stick our rear end back and come down into a squat. What you want to make sure here is your knees are pressing out, not falling in, and your rear end's going back. Then push up, reach the arms up, and circle the arms back. So breathing in, rear end back and down, and then just keep on breathing as you come up and circle the arms. So just not holding the breath. Rear end goes back, little more weight in your heels and outer edge of the foot. Pushing up, squeeze your booty and circle the arms. We're going to do 2 more. You're trying to keep your chest up above your hands, so not going way down by your knees. Raising up and circling, and once more, pushing down through the outer edges of your feet. You want to feel those weighted. That'll keep those knees pointing in the right direction. And then coming down. We turn the toes forward. Arms will sweep out and up as you breathe in. Hook your thumbs, and as you exhale, shoulders go down your back. We inhale and we'll reach up and over. I'm going to my right. You can go to your left so you can follow me like I'm your mirror. And on your exhale, shoulders draw down. We inhale to the top. Exhale, arms fall to the sides. Sweep them forwards. Hook your opposite thumb. Raise the arms back up. Again, inhale up and over. Think about going up and lifting up in your belly rather than just dropping over to the side. So you're really reaching through both sides of your waist, and you'll get a bigger stretch in that left side if you're going off to the right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms come down. We bend the knees. We're going to lay our belly to our thighs and get the hands to the floor. Now I'm going to turn so I can be back on my mat. And we're going to step back to downward facing dog. As we take our next breath in, we're going to raise our heels up, tuck our tail, and come out to plank. High push up. Like the knee plank, but now our legs are straight and our chest is right over our thumbs. Exhale to down dog. Now if it's too much to do a plank, put your knees down when you get out here. Do the knee plank and go back to child's pose instead of going back to downward facing dog. So you can do what we did earlier. If you're with me, heels lift. Here that comes. Squeeze your booty. Pull your belly in. Pull your ribs in. Strong arms. Exhale back to down dog. Now you can continue with that. We're going to come out to plank. Now you can either hold plank, or we're going to do our right knee to our right arm. This is called a mountain climber. Left knee to our left arm. Right to the right, left to the left. And we're going to continue for 10, 9, 8. Now, if you're a little slower than me, that's fine. 7. You guys who like to run, make sure your legs are way extending back, because sometimes it gets really short. 5, I'm still counting. 4, 3, keep breathing. Pull the ribs in. 2. And one more round, and exhale to downward facing dog. We'll take an inhale and reach our right leg back and up. Now, just like that mountain climber, bring your knee towards your arm and step your foot forward to your hand. Use your hand behind your heel if you need to bring it forward. Then we're gonna lower our back knee down to the mat, point our toes, and bring your front knee just a little in front of your ankle, but the heel on the floor. Our front foot's going to feel like it pulls to the back of the mat, and that'll help bring our hips forwards. And we put our right hand up on the thigh. I'm on my right leg. We push down, and you can come up on your left fingertips. If you're okay there, keep pulling with your foot and reach your left arm forward and up. Squeeze your booty on the left side. Lift your pubic bone. If you're still okay, both arms reach up, and we breathe here for 3, or here, or 2, or with the arm down, 1, and exhale. We lean forwards, get your hands back on the mat, flex your back foot, straighten your back leg, and then step your front foot to your back foot, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna repeat. Inhale out to plank. Either hold plank, hold a knee plank, or right knee to right arm, left knee to left arm. And we have 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, we're going to 10. 5, see how much you can get. 6, if you don't get it the first time, you can always try it again. 7, build your duration with practice. 8, we're almost there. You can be holding a plank or a knee plank, and then exhale to down dog. Left leg sweeps back and up. Like the mountain climber, knee towards your armpit, step the foot forward, use your hand behind your heel if you need to. Your hips will lower down, your front knee will come a little in front of the ankle, and the back knee will lower to the floor. Point the back toes, pull with the front foot, position 1, position 2, or here. Position 3, you keep pulling with the foot, squeeze your booty, and both arms might raise up. And we breathe here for 5. So I'm pulling my back foot my front foot to the back, my back knee towards the front, and squeezing here. On your next exhale, we lean forward, hands come to the floor. We flex the back foot, straighten the back leg, and step back to downward facing dog. Swaying the hips. One more set. Out to plank. Hold your plank, your knee plank, or now go across the body. 1 and 2. Remember, do what you can do. 3. Forget about the rest. Come back, try it the next day. This is 5. 6. If you need to go down dog to plank, you can. 7. 8. 9. Remember, strength, stamina, endurance will build over time. 10. Exhale to down dog. We're going to point our right toenails to the floor. Drag the right leg forward till your knee meets its own wrist. And we're going to pivot that heel across to the opposite hip and slide the back leg back. We'll place our forearms on the thigh, on the floor. Chin draws to the throat, and we'll gently rock the hips side to side. Now, if this bothers your knee, you can always lean all the way into that right hip and hang out here. You'll still probably get a stretch and it'll take it out of the knee. Easy shoulders, hands drag back, forehead lowers towards the floor, flex the back foot, now push down through your hands and back foot and return to down dog. To point the other toenails, drag that left leg forward, knee to wrist, pivot your heel across, slide the back leg back. Walk the hands forward, lower the forearms down, chin falls to throat, and we rock. So chin in, so I'm not craning my neck, but also not collapsing down. So a little supported. Breathing, you're gonna probably feel this stretch somewhere through the left leg. Again, if it's in your knee, lean into your left hip. Not meant to be in the knee, but definitely anywhere through that leg and hip or rear end. This time we press down through our palms, forearms raise up, we lean left so we can sweep that right leg around. Cross the legs in front, take a nice inhale, shrug your shoulders, and exhale, let those arms drop. And we take that again. Breathe in, reach and shrug, and exhale, let that drop. And you are ready to go into the rest of your day. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 2, you can click the link in the comments here and grab our Fit and Flexible Handbook. It's free to anybody. So if you want more like this, grab that. And if you want to really get onto a program, check out our Total Body Yoga program. That's also a link in the comments. We'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.